Yeah. I fell asleep quickly, painfully in the back. What woke me up is you guys saying, "Bye, Liz."
She barely made it out in time to say goodbye to Lego and Nando and the last to go.
It was bad.
What's going on, everybody? Talking Shit Live.
What is
Back from my adventures in the not South. I just got a lesson in not geography from Josh. Silly me, I was thinking the South was like the opposite of North on a map. Little did I know it had to do with wars from hundreds of years ago.
That's right.
Silly me.
That
So how's our week?
Mason-Dixon
How's the trips in California going?
Going good. Yeah, we had a picnic party yesterday with everybody, and I slept through half of it after tequila shots.
Some people just don't know how to handle a good time.
Man, some people just get drunk real quick.
All I know is that I will now be your designated driver anytime we go anywhere.
Now we know she's going to be drinking whiskey instead of tequila. There
you go.
Whiskey shots now.
Whiskey shots. I can do whiskey shots.
True. We've given her nothing but whiskey when we drink with her.
That's true.
She's a straight up Southern gal.
And I have a new niece as of today.
Cool. How big?
She was 8, almost 9 pounds, 8.2
Louise.
pounds.
Wow.
22 inches long.
22 inches long. Damn.
Head full of hair and everything.
Natural?
Yeah. Yeah.
No
Dark
toupee
hair.
on the baby.
No toupee on the baby?
The hair's natural.
No, she is a pale baby with dark hair.
Oh, she's like one of the offsprings of Renaria.
There you go.
So that's not a strong baby?
Yeah.
What is this from Sir Harwin Strong?
So we'll see. Josh and I will see her on Friday when she comes home, and then I think John and Delonda and Lucas will see her tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Tell your brother and sister-in-law thank you again.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. Tell John we had a great time. It was fun.
Well, I'm glad. The kids had fun too, I think.
I think the funny part was seeing the kids beating up Brandon.
Beat up Brandon and beat up Josh too. I said beating up Josh over there.
For the beatings that the kids gave him. Josh fighting the children is pretty funny.
They beat you down with your own Nerf.
No, Josh held his own. He kept it.
Yeah, but how many kids came away bruised? Because Josh sometimes forgets he's dealing with kids and he'll just beat them down.
Josh didn't mind hitting kids.
They're life lessons.
Yeah, you can take it, kid.
Then we had baby Appa, or no, baby Ing. She's so cute.
Well, that's cool. I gotta catch up with you guys before you leave town. I got a lot of activities going on.
Are you gonna come by on Tuesday?
It's tomorrow. We're here until.
Am I officially being invited to come by on Tuesday?
I think we're.
Of course. What?
Weirdo.
Never invited. We all just show up.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, I don't need an official invite.
It'll be a packed house.
I'm just catching up. I just worked like 13 days in a row and I got back yesterday. So I got like all my kids leveled up. Ellie's like talking and Juliet's like having deeper conversation. It's kind of crazy how much can happen in a week. So I'm catching up. But yeah, I think I could swing by tomorrow, but we got a bunch of things going on in our abode and in our 2 potential other abodes. So a lot of activities. And then although I was working, my cafe still has not had me in its presence for the last month, so that's they need me there, but I'm not scheduled to come back till Friday. I just don't know if they can last without me in the interim. Fun times.
You're gonna come back to a disaster zone.
Well, the numbers are solid still. I don't see, it looks like some of my scores, the profit's still there. So looks like some of the people happiness scores are down a little bit. So I got to go there and
37.2.
have everybody taste the rainbow.
Happiness scores. What the hell is that?
There's a thing called Cafe Health, and it basically, people who are members of our rewards program, when they come in and patronize our establishment, are randomly selected with surveys, and then we have to keep a minimum survey score on those surveys. Used to be you could just like tell a bunch of your friends to, hey, call this number and say we're awesome, and you can artificially inflate that score. Doesn't work anymore.
They've caught on, dude. They've caught on.
Yeah, they caught on. Now it's random. So, but I mean, I still average in the top 10% of the company, and it's just a little bit of time left. So we'll see how it goes. It was a fun time though. Got to go see those other stores, how they operate, meet some other people, and just makes me appreciate the situation that I'm blessed with, and makes me appreciate that the company trusts me to go and be an ambassador to our brand to the other markets. And we've grown up to over like 160 locations now in my franchise. So that I'm part of the welcoming team to these other places, it's always good for me and for my brand. So, and you guys know me, I don't even know how I do things. I'm a busy mofo. I got a lot of balls I juggle. That's why Comic Cave loves me so much.
Balls.
Yeah, pun intended, right? All right. So did any of you guys get a chance to see that video I put up yesterday when I got back for the DZ store at OKC?
No, I didn't
Yeah.
have to look at it.
I did.
What'd you think, Havoc?
That's a nice store. That was huge. But I seen a lot of those stores in the East Coast like that they have their own either a coffee shop or a restaurant or even a bar. I seen some in Florida, and I seen some like in I think like North Carolina or something like that. But that one that you went to was one of the big ones that I seen that had everything. I mean, I was shocked when you went at the end with the pool tables, because I never seen a comic book shop with pool tables on at the location. And even the standing VR stuff that they had there.
Yeah, they had the standing VR. They had the standing VR. They had the sitting VR. The sitting VR, pool tables, and arcade. They had a room full of Josh's homies.
Big time. Like there was a little gang of nerds in the corner right there playing D&D, and it looked like a cool comic book shop. I mean, it's awesome that
Not cooler than Ray's.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. Like there's nothing like Ray's or anything like that. But it's good seeing other ideas of shops around the U.S.
The little cafe they had was pretty cool. That was a cool shop. The room that they had just for comics and graphic novels kind of reminded me of Ray's. It was cool. They were nice. I mean, there's things that you can offer the real estate cheaper. You can't have that much of a place kind of just sitting here. Like any kind of real estate you have invested in a place is going to have to be like something's going to have to be moving out of there. You can't just have it sitting. But having a minimum wage of $7.50 an hour.
Well, it's a cheap living out there, so it's a big difference what they could have and then what we could have here in California. There's a shop in Florida called the comic shop, and that one has it's not as big as the one as you showed. It's almost as big, but instead of all the other rooms, it has a gigantic room with all the comic book shop, and then next to it is they made their own bar. And so they have for 21 and over a bar, and that looked pretty dope. I was like, that's a badass idea. But I seen the ones there was one in San Diego that had a comic book shop with a coffee shop that we couldn't get in last time.
Oh yeah, it was closed.
It was closed. Remember, Isaac?
Yeah.
We tried to go there.
Yeah, it's
But,
tough. It's tough, especially when half the time your distributors aren't getting you your product and other kind of shenanigans that you're going to go through. One thing I didn't see. I went to 3 shops when I was in town there. That one that I made the video on was the most impressive. But I actually bought a comic from the shop called the Comic Cave, which was a trip.
There was a
Because
comic cave.
There's a Comic Cave. I had showed you guys that. I'll be right back.
Unreal.
Liz
People
is
stealing
looking
my
at the
name.
video for this place right now, and it reminds me a lot of that game store that we visited in Tucson, where they had like private rooms for each group's individual game. Plus, they had a tavern in the back where you could
that's
order
dope.
potions and things, which was pretty dope. So
How much
I got
was
this
that
book,
Midnight Suns?
Ghost Rider Midnight Suns, number 28, first appearance of Lilith and Caretaker with a Doctor Strange cameo. And 9.6, I got it for $85.
Oh,
I
that's
wanted
a
to
good
spend-
deal.
Yeah, I wanted to spend some money at the Comic Cave store. And
Did you talk to them?
That's a good book right there.
actually, it was a trip because I don't even know if I mentioned it, but the guy who owned, we had a hard time finding it because we're like, wow, it's called the Comic Cave. I really want to go check it out. And then it's a shoe store that within the shoe store, it's got a little section that they have comics in. And then the owner is a fireman who's also a podiatrist. He was like Dick Van Dyke in a Scooby-Doo episode. He was like, you need shoes? I got shoes. You want comics? I got comics. It's like, oh, you need your like he had a crazy hustle going on. It was pretty cool. And actually spent money in his shop, although I was pretty stoked to be in that bigger shop. The thing that I noticed at the bigger shop that neither of the shops honestly was doing, at least on a toy basis. I mean, anybody selling vintage comics or comics period is going to be doing the resale business, but they didn't have vintage toys really going on in there. So I would have liked to have picked up a G.I. Joe or something like that. But it was cool. I had a really good time out there. Really nice people. If it wasn't for the fact that it's so flat, I swear to God, I'd be trying to move out there because I could already line up work and everything. Might even be able to bring my salary out there. If I could bring my salary there, whoo, live like a king. But I happen to like mountain biking, and that place is super flat. There are no pancakes out there.
Damn.
It was nice, dude. It was really, really nice. Bummer. And no traffic. Like there was more trash in 1 square mile here than there was in the entire town. We got to go to the state fair. The state fair was dope. It was like the Orange County Fair times 10.
Fair in town while you were there?
There was a state fair in town while we were there. We went to the mall. The mall was better than any mall here because it wasn't all dead. It was
Yeah.
clean and new and nice. Every store, every place there could be a store, there was a business inside of it, full of someone who, when we walked inside, were like, "Hi, welcome." I was like, "Oh shit, you're not pissed that I'm here bothering your day?" Like it was cool.
We were having
was-
that conversation about Disneyland last week.
They were pissed that you were there.
Yeah, that was one of the big takeaways that I had from Disneyland this last time, is that I really got the vibe that the employees
The new
would
generation.
rather,
of
would
Disney
rather that we
employees.
weren't there. They gave off a "why are you here" vibe.
I can see that. I could see that. So we got the cafes in Oklahoma and Missouri. I'm thinking if the people in Missouri are like the ones in Oklahoma, and there's mountains there, then maybe that might be something, because it might be time to go to a free country, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't put your hopes on having a lot of mountains, because the two big chains in the country are the Appalachians and the Rockies, and Oklahoma and Missouri are dead in the middle of that stuff. So not likely to be a lot.
Well, it wouldn't have to be all kinds of mountains. Like I ride all over. Most of the place I ride is in Orange County, and it's not full of mountains. It's just not super flat. Like Fullerton isn't crazy mountain range or anything like that, but
But it goes up.
There's a few hills in Fullerton though.
yeah. I mean, there's some hills. It's not just super duper flat. So
It's all rain.
yeah, and I don't go to the mountains very often. In fact, I don't even want to go to the mountains unless there's like a lift. Riding up a mountain, that's brutal as hell. Going down them's fun. All right, what do we got going on this week? That was a nice 20-minute intro of where I've been for the last week. Good to catch up. Good to see everybody. Glad everybody's well and everyone's healthy.
It's been nice having the Scots in town. It's going to be sad that they're going to go back to Timbuktu again.
It's called
Yeah,
it's
it
called
was fun.
America.
It was fun hanging out all together on Sunday. I mean, the food was amazing. That brisket was off the hook. Nando, big up to Nando. Those beans that he did were killer.
The leftovers are amazing too. The second day, just so you
Oh.
know.
And if you want to hang out with Liz, of course she was gone for the whole time. But at least we said hi to her at the beginning.
You're leaving Saturday?
We're supposed to leave Saturday, but we might push it back till Sunday, so we have an extra day to see the new baby.
I'll make sure to give you guys a hug before you go.
And give Josh a kick
Got
in the ass on his way out.
And I hope
Bring it.
we're trying to make plans to come back for LA Comic Con,
Oh, dope.
and Josh will actually be able to go to this one.
Hell
LA
yeah.
Comic Con.
Yeah, we'll see. There's probably another winter of coldness and death coming. So
Stop.
Prepare for winter.
yeah,
Whatever.
we keep
Okay,
getting promises.
Andor. Anybody watch it?
Oh my goodness.
We watched the
Yes,
first two
watched two of them.
episodes.
It was good.
It was
It's
good.
really good because you don't feel like you're watching a Star Wars show.
So the
That's-
Star
that's-
Wars show was good because it wasn't Star Wars.
Well, it wasn't
Yeah.
like it was not stormtroopers, helmets, Jedis. It was actually like about people living through all this and just seeing the rise of chaos and how our society is slowly going.
So you're
Yeah.
able to draw
It felt like,
parallels.
It felt like Mad Max, like
Yeah.
Beyond the Thunderdome with the kids. Like I'm not sure where it's going yet. Maybe something changes in the third episode.
That's what I like about it though, is that you don't know what's going on. You're like, it's got you on your heels, like what's gonna happen? Like, why is he so like fucking secretive? And that chick's helping him, and the dude's like all like cuckold trying to watch her get down with him, and it was wild. It's a good show. It's It's really good. Just
I
seeing
think they should retitle it ANDOR because it was boring as hell.
damn, dude.
Get
You don't like
out of here.
suspense? You don't like
I couldn't-
suspense?
Get out
It's
of
exactly
here.
it's for exactly what you said,
What-
Nate. It's
What
Star
up, Film
Wars,
Age
but not Star
Studios?
Wars.
What up?
No, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of playing a D&D game. Like a Star Wars game, like you know, like you would run, like you tell the stories like on different areas that doesn't have anything to do with the core.
Yeah, but at
Because
least
you don't
give me a
wanna-
plot
because you
so I
don't
know what's
wanna-
going on.
Well, again, we've only watched the first 2 episodes. The first 2
And I'm not
episodes.
hooked.
I
it just-
love that the
it's kind
first
of different.
I love that they dropped the first 3 episodes because I would have been pissed at the end of each episode. Like, damn, dude, I have to wait. I like
Yeah,
that.
they were pretty deliberate with the timing on that
It was fantastic.
because they gave you just enough to be like, man, if they would have ended after the first one, I might have not.
Yeah, because
I
it was
might
a
have just
slow
been
burn.
done.
It was very slow. It was like getting you to know this world that you're in, and it was just like, damn, I need to see another episode.
I do got to go by the shop.
Oh, you
Give me
got
some
stickers?
collection connection stickers.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Gotta slap one of those up on the
I was gonna
counter.
say you got put on the counter. When did you get those in?
They came in while I was gone.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Got a new bike. Got stickers. Got a bunch of great things going on with the world of Nate.
Dope.
So let's see. Fuzzy the Fat Man digs Andor because it's not swords and sandals.
No, dude, it's. I think it'll be good. I like it because you get to see like the different. Out of the 4 things we had to watch, this is number 2.
It seems
Yeah,
like we're a spectrum. You know, Havoc and Comic Cave love it. Havoc and Comic Cave love it. Josh and Liz are on the other spec, or at least Josh is on the other side of the spectrum.
Liz likes it. Josh just hates everything.
That's right. I don't know.
That's
Essentially,
not true.
that's essentially what it is.
That's not true.
The
I don't hate
majority,
everything.
the majority of the things out there nowadays you hate.
It's just
He hates 98%.
Look, it's one of those things that I remember when Star Wars was great, and this isn't that. It's not
And
that.
It's never gonna be what you remember as a child. You're growing.
No.
adult.
It's not remember as a child because Empire Strikes Back is still good today.
Oh, that's such a good. That's the
I was
movie.
gonna say that's
Right. And Andor is not even good enough to be the shit on the shoes in Empire Strikes Back.
Well, it's,
Jeez.
is that it's a different, you know.
But Andor is better than all the other these last 3 movies and yeah.
That's a low bar. My Grandma's Sleeping is a better Star Wars film than the last 3 movies.
your grandma's what?
My Grandma's Sleeping is better than the last 3 Star Wars movies.
I think Havoc Sleeping's a good Star Wars movie.
That's right.
I don't think that it's not supposed to be like this type of Star Wars movie, though, isn't our TV show. It's not supposed to be.
I like that it's slow because it reminds me of the old
The-
trilogy. The old trilogy was
the
slow.
high
It wasn't fast.
action pulp hero like thing that start the French stories, like the secretive story. It's gonna have a different feel. It's gonna have a different pacing. It's gonna have a different that goes with it because he's not the pulp action hero. He's
No.
not Han Solo. He's not Luke Skywalker.
That's clear.
Those are the big action heroes. Those are the big like folklore, they're those are the guys. These are the people that allow those guys to do what they're able to
Yes,
do and to be able
They're the
to
reason why they get all
do
the
things
tech.
that they're
Yeah,
do. It's
I
because
like
of
the
all
way
of
you put
these-
that.
Yeah, it's all these other little stories and all these other little people that set them up for them to be the hero they are.
They're the
Because
reason for
without
the
these
rebels.
guys, you wouldn't have those guys.
Yeah.
Translation boring.
They're the rebels.
Yeah,
who
get
are-
out of here.
They're the rebels that are in the actual trenches, going behind enemy lines and getting all the
Well,
data and the intel. And
The thing is that these guys make the rebels actually look like dirty bastards. And it used to be that the rebels were like the noble freedom fighters, and now they're like shady dudes that shoot people in the face in the alley.
Well, but
Hey, those dudes.
sometimes-
Hey, those dudes came up to him and started it. They're the ones who asked
Hey,
for
they
it.
deserved it.
Just like some coppers to be starting shit with you when you're trying to just go home, and you got one, and you can't even
Look,
take a
you didn't
headbutt
have-
because you
in
fucking
any
died.
war, you have that. Look at history. Look what like in World War II with the French that they did. They were out there doing the sneaky stuff and blowing up things on
Look,
the
I know,
side.
I've
and-
seen Inglorious Bastards. I know
Well,
that there's
no,
a spot
I'm
for
just-
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and so
But-
that's gonna happen.
But
in
whoever's
Star
doing
Wars
Andor
too.
is no friggin' Tarantino. It was boring.
No.
It was boring.
But
It was
it's laying the
great.
groundwork of who this character is.
Look,
You're
if
also
you're-
learning who the character is
If you're not gonna
that
hook
helped
me,
actually foment
I know who
the
he is.
rebellion.
We've seen him in a movie. If you're not gonna hook me in 2 episodes, it's a problem. It's a problem.
I
You
was
need to-
hooked after.
Oh, I was hooked.
episode 1.
You need to go home.
Hook, line, and
know.
sinker.
You need to go home.
Sanchez, I know you were hooked, but you also like Rob Liefeld. So
hey, let's not go there right now. All right.
You're just a cranky person who doesn't like appreciate or understand
No, I just-
anything that's outside of the box that you have set up.
no. I haven't
Are you
given,
living in a box?
I haven't in,
Josh is living in a cardboard box.
I haven't given up that my franchise.
This box I'm in.
You guys have accepted that everything's gonna suck, and so you're trying to live in the new suck
No,
world and
I'm
be
not
happy.
saying that everything. I'm not saying everything is good. I said this is number out of the 4 things we had to watch today. This is number 2.
And it was a big steamy number 2.
Oh,
Yep.
God, you know,
A big steamy number 2. That's funny.
out of here with nonsense.
That's funny.
Get out of
Oh, that
here.
was good. That was good, Josh. Oh man.
I wish Jose was here because he's a big Latinx fan of that actor.
Oh, Andor.
Which- Oh, yeah.
Where's Latinx today? No idea.
He's doing homework right now with this kid.
He had to. There was a happy birthday.
All that.
There's always a sign that says
Yeah.
happy birthday.
You was something.
Let's see. Thank you. Okay, now that he's gone, let's really talk about.
I actually got a buddy who was watching our show and he quit watching. He's like, dude, your buddy with the bald head. He's such a sourpuss. He's like, all you guys are so negative. I'm like, we're not all negative. He's like, that guy's so negative that it makes you all seem negative.
Well, no, it adds for good. I mean, as much as he frustrates the crap
Yeah,
out
if
of
we
me
are
with
all on the same
everything that we
team,
talk about,
We need to have
everybody else-
banter.
it would be boring.
Yeah.
We need somebody to try to get us to hate it too.
We had a discussion on the way out here from Tennessee so much. I'm like, you need to pull over to the next restaurant. I need to get out because you're really pissing me off. We can't do this anymore. I had to have a timeout. Thank you. See, he's a good guy too.
You stay on that side of the rest stop. I'll be over here. I can't.
That's right.
fucking
I'm gonna be in
stand you
Colorado
right
where
now.
you're standing in New Mexico. Yeah.
I just realized that all of us are old enough to have lived through the peak of our civilization, and we're on the downward slope now.
Okay, I agree with that, but I still like Andor.
Yeah, I know, because you're trying to cling on to like the little tattered wisps of what used to be, and you're trying to sniff it to pray to God that you're going to smell Princess Leia when she was young and hot. But you know what you get? You get that dirty bastard Andor.
Hey, he's hot. He's hot. His old lady friend was hot too.
Yeah, like you said, Josh, I'm clinging to something that's good because shit that's
No,
coming
no, no.
out of Marvel right now, it's fucking horrible.
That's a
So
good
I got-
segue. How
So
fantastic!
I gotta
is
cling
all.
to something.
But it's all horrible, dude. You're just deceiving yourself.
Let me live.
Let me live. That's right.
I see. You want to take the blue
Yeah,
pill. You wanna take the blue pill.
but seriously though, Josh, what do we do every week? Like, we didn't watch anything. Fuck Marvel, fuck Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. We're just gonna get together and talk shit about shit we didn't watch because we were too bitter. And we can all take pictures of we can share our ring videos and talk shit about the kids in our lawn. That fucking got on my lawn at 517.
Mhm.
The kids get in your lawn, Josh.
Shave your head correctly, Edgar.
I enjoy hanging out with you guys. And I know that the only way that my opinion will be accepted is if I actually stick my hand into the fire and burn the flesh off. And then you'll be like, oh, okay, he understands.
Is that what happened to Skeletor's face?
No, his face got melted off by Hordak as punishment.
That's fine. I got my skeleton mask here somewhere. I think the girls took it. Check it out.
Andor's
Do it
good.
live.
So that's
Well,
when
that's
we're
the
live.
third-
It's
Love to
on
watch the
when we're
third
live.
episode.
What's that?
You turn it on when we're live.
Yep. Is it live or Memorex?
Well, I can't wait
All right.
for the new episode this Wednesday for Andor.
Of She-Hulk, right, Steve?
Get out of here. She-Hulk's horrible.
I love She-Hulk. Nothing like a good, dry.
Nothing like a
You guys were
like a
talking
blah
She-Hulk.
episode. Like there was no point to this
There was
episode.
You were
What
talking
are
up
you
She-Hulk
talking
in the
about?
beginning too. You know what? By the
I
end of
love
Andor,
it.
you're going to be down talking it too. Just
No,
wait.
I was like,
love
I thought it was gonna be good, and nope. Of course, Marvel.
Marvel did
Disappointed me
something that
again.
every woman movie I've ever gone to see of a wedding, there's never been that fight. And I finally got the fight at the wedding, and it was a superhero fight between two chicks. Only thing that was missing was like a sweet rack popping out.
Well, you know, and actually,
Oh, like the
we got-
nunchuck scene from Half Baked?
Yeah.
we finally got the thing that we've all been waiting for. The thing we've all been waiting for, which is the black gay Edna mode. That's what we've been waiting for.
No, that was last week's episode.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys are an episode
Yeah.
behind.
Remember, like, and then the next episode was the wedding episode where she got to wear all the outfits.
Oh, that's right. Because we had to
Yeah.
We had
catch
to
up.
watch them back to back, so we had to catch
Okay.
up.
And then the dark webs of trying to kill her, and then we get the cliffhanger of them trying to get her blood, and it was good. I don't know why
Yeah.
Steve doesn't like it. It's a good
It's
show.
fucking
Last week we got
garbage.
Daredevil's helmet.
Yeah, Daredevil's helmet. It was just that was the only good thing about the last episode.
And then the Immortal Man showed
It's,
up.
you know what? I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
love it. I don't love it. I wouldn't even venture as far as to say that I like it. But watching it while trying to remain objective, I can see where they're going with it.
They're going
And-
nowhere. What are you talking about?
It's
Where
a
they're going with
fun
it? Where are they
show.
going with it?
Bro, you hate
There's-
women.
There's nothing. They're not. They have no direction.
Like each episode has like their nuggets out of it. This nugget for me in the last episode was her drinking and dancing to Walking on Broken Glass. I'm like, yes, I love that song. It's it was great. I think
That's
it's
a good wedding
it's just-
episode.
it's every rom-com chick flick kind of
Yeah,
thing.
with
And
superheroes.
I don't like it. I don't like it because it's vacuous, but I don't like most rom-com chick flicks too. So
It's like if Ally McBeal had superpowers or something.
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm
like
saying,
Ally
is that this
McBeal.
is-
That's
I
what we
said that
said
last
last
week,
week.
this is
That's what you
like-
said last week.
Ally McBeal.
Hey, Ally
So,
McBeal was way better. Okay.
This is just like Ally McBeal. You can't remember that far back because you killed so many goddamn brain cells during your party days. We heard you.
This is the Marvel Universe, Ally McBeal.
Yes. Preach, girl, preach. Hey.
But it's still super. I mean, it's fun, but it's super vacuous. Like there's just there's no point to it other than they're trying to reach a female audience, and there you have it.
See, but
We
it's not
kind of
just
talked
female-
about that too, right? It's okay. This is my point I made before, but I'll say it again because in case they missed it last time, get to hear me talk over and over again. But it's okay to reach out to new audiences, provided you don't scorn the audience that you already have. And I'm just nervous that they might be doing that with this.
Well, and that you reach out to an audience that actually exists.
That's
Which
true.
audience? Which audience are they reaching for, Josh?
I think that they're reaching out to the lonely 35 to 45-year-old single women with lots of cats audience.
And they aren't necessarily looking for superhero movies to fill in there.
No, they got Days of Our Lives. They don't need She-Hulk.
He should change his name to Hate Women.
Yeah.
I've made myself a personal promise to have it be at least 30 days before I hate on Havoc, because it was starting to get like, if we weren't pals and me and him are buddies, we go way back probably than the rest of us here. So I've got myself a moratorium. I'm already halfway through it, so I want to wait another 30 days before I attack Havoc.
I'm nice with you.
No, man. Sometimes it's low hanging fruit. I don't want to do that. All right. So we talked about
always with love.
Always with love. Nah, but I don't know. I don't know. We're friends. I want to make sure that these things are all done the right way. Like I said, with tact. We're buddies. We go way back. All right, moving on. We got the board of the rings of power. And I was really ready to tap out of it. I hadn't watched the second half of last week's episode. So in order to get caught up for today, I was blessed with the opportunity to watch an episode and a half. And I really had a hard time getting that started. But after watching the episode and a half, I can actually sit here and say that I'm glad I did it, because it seems like they're finally heading in a direction on the show. It only took 6 hours to get started in true Lord of the Rings fashion. So hopefully hopefully it keeps moving now that it's rolling. Hopefully they'll take some of that momentum down the hill. They've got
Nando was telling me.
What's that?
That's what Nando was telling me, because I told him I stopped watching after episode 2, and he's like, "You got to keep going. It's gotten better." And I'm like, "Fuck, man, how many more hours do I have to put into this damn show?"
I was on the same page, man. I feel you.
So I have yet to go and start my journey up towards Middle Earth again.
How about the Scots? Anything?
Well, go ahead, negative Minnie, so I can put a nice whitewashed.
She'll put a cherry on top of the shit sandwich.
We're gonna call you guys Fluff and Stab.
Fluff you up and stab you.
This show is so far off script that it's incredibly frustrating to watch. And I think that's the thing, is that when you look at this thing and you see how bad it's gone off the rails in terms of the story and the character arcs and the misrepresentation of the characters that they're portraying, it's not even really about the woke stuff anymore. The woke stuff is like, that's the danger sign ahead of time. It's like when you see the sores on the guy's face at the gay nightclub and you know monkeypox.
God.
This is the woke stuff is the monkeypox. The woke stuff is the monkeypox. And then we see the disease unfolding itself in the midst of this show, and it's just.
This is the guy with the herpes
It's
thing
just
on his
awful.
lip.
That's varicella zoster virus. That's not herpes. Thank you. So anyway, to get back to it.
What a way to kick them.
Right there.
Get back to it.
Give her a shot of tequila. Give her a shot.
To get back to it, one of the things that really frustrates me is the number of people that I interact with online that know Tolkien and still love the show. It's like they don't care. They say Lord of the Rings went off script too. But it's like, if you can't tell the difference between taking out Tom Bombadil and taking out Glorfindel, and then like repurposing all of the characters and redoing the entirety of the Second Age, then we're just not operating on the same plane. You know, it's not like tweaks. This is like you took the pieces and you put it in, you shook the box up and you dumped it out and you're like, surprise. That's where we're at.
Yeah, I don't know about any of what you said.
Yeah, bring it home, Liz.
Oh, So translation is he doesn't like it because they've taken the characters and that are in the story and they've created new stories whole cloth with characters that we all know and love from the movies to get people to watch the show.
But they've
That's
changed the
essentially-
characters.
But they've changed the characters because they don't have the rights to the stories. Okay, we know all that. I agree with what he's saying up to that point where they're using Galadriel, they're using Elrond, they're using characters that we've seen in the movie and that we appreciate, and they're using their names.
So was Elrond
But-
really in the book, or is it just a tribute to
Yeah, no,
Elrond
Elrond,
Hubbard?
that's what's his face?
Hugo Weaving.
Hugo Weaving from
Lord
the Lord of the Rings movie, and then Durin. We
He
hear
didn't say
Durin
Mr.
from-
Anderson one time.
Yeah,
Right.
Mr. Anderson, that guy. So they have those characters, but they can't tell the stories that's true to the Tolkien world and universe because they don't have the rights to it. Now, if you can put your brain on hold for that, which it's tough for Josh to do, and I understand that. And sometimes it's tough for me to do. I realized that watching this last episode that I like this show because it's a good fantasy show. The story is just, it is what it is with the characters and stuff, but it's a good fantasy show, even though,
Even your brother is
fuck
singing
off,
praise.
John, get on script,
Get
get on
John
camera.
in
say
here
it.
so he could.
But
Awesome.
like,
Uh.
it's a good fantasy show. You get to see the elves, you get to see the
I've only
interactions
watched
with the
one episode
dwarves.
so far, and it sucks.
Preach, my brother, preach.
I like the dwarf character Durin. He's
He's
out
the
of all
best-
the
he's the
out
best
of all
part
the
of that
characters,
show.
he is the best. And again, I'm not
Isn't he the Oompa
No.
Loompa from the Willy Wonka remake?
no, but
He is. He's the
If
Oompa
you-
Loompa from the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka remake.
No, he's not.
no, he's not.
No, that guy's
That
an
dude
actual-
died. That dude died.
Yeah, but like I said, if you were just if they didn't put Rings of Power and it wasn't a Lord of the Rings show, I think that people would like this as a fantasy, just a high fantasy type D&D type show.
As
I
a
think
science.
if you
As
if
a
you
science
take that
fiction
stuff
book
out,
club.
and couch it that way, I think it would be good because you've got the different groups, you've got the bad guys, you've got the intrigue, things like that going on. So it's cool that way. But because they put the Lord of the Rings like banner over the top of it, it's disappointing in that respect.
Not to mention that it's the most expensive show in television history, and it looks worse than House of the Dragon.
It's boring.
So it's like one of those fantasy books that you would see in the science fiction book club that you'd get sent to you, and you'd be like, "What the hell is this? This is a Lord of the Rings ripoff."
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how they should.
I don't
have-
know. I'm starting to like, yeah.
Because he says he thought that fantasy shows were on the Playboy channel. That would be better. Oh man.
So I mean, I like it as a fantasy-esque show. I don't like it as a Lord of the Rings like show.
I
It's
stopped
a
watching
crappy-
it.
It's a crappy Lord of the Rings show, but it's a decent fantasy. It's got the same quality and
Do you
intrigue
think
and
they're gonna
fantasy
do a
like
second
as Xena
season?
and Hercules did.
Hercules.
Do you think they'll do a second season?
I hope not.
I don't know.
I don't want to have to slog through another one, even for the sake of this show.
I doubt that they will, just because of the costs. They're gonna say, "Oh, look, we
Are
made
they
it,
going to
but
have it
now
conclude?
the haters kept us from doing a second season."
Amazon has billions of dollars. They could do whatever they need to.
Yeah, all they got to do is
Yeah.
deliver more packages and make up the
Yeah.
price.
Maybe sell that dick-shaped spaceship.
Oh, goodness. Wow, we're just blasting through these, huh?
It might be an early show.
Pick of the week. So you guys had a whole short box full of comics to read this last week, right? How's that coming along?
It's a slow burn. Start with Vanish from Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman. This was a fantastic story. Creep Show.
How was it?
Reminds
I
you of
like
those old EC comics. Nice little short story, nice little anthology. Takes you back to old school comics. And then Stuff of Nightmares, kind of along the same concept. You know, we're in Halloween now. Usually we have like horror books during July, but it's the appropriate season for these books right now. And these were
Is that
fantastic.
the glow in the dark cover?
Of course.
Of course.
Trying to get the. There it is.
It's not going to go justice.
R.L. Stein writing just like he did in the Goosebump days. It was good. There were good stories. I'm still working through the box. I was I was rereading Philadelphia and Nita Hawk's Nightmare blog. So I was doing all that before I started finishing up these books. And I'm not
I
even.
read the Boogeyman.
How was that?
That was pretty good. I don't think it was one from last week. I think it was
It was from 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
But Boogeyman.
So are they
was
just launching
quiet.
fall a little bit early and trying to get the horror out there sooner, or what?
I would think so.
Yeah.
There's always been a lot of horror books lately. Even before getting to October, there's been a lot of horror books this year.
Like in July,
Well,
when we
there's-
had like back-to-back horror books we were talking about, you're like, God damn, why we got so many horror books?
There's a lot of publishers that are now just specializing kind of just in that
Yeah.
genre.
Yeah.
So we're just getting around.
I enjoy it, so keep them coming.
Me, not so much. I'm like, whatever.
You're not feeling the horror book, Steve?
Nah.
You need some Guy Gardner and some Blue Beetle, right?
Give me something fun, some action. Oh, don't get me wrong. I mean, I do like Philadelphia is badass. But to me, I don't think that's horror. It's more like monsters, like zombies and vampires and stuff. So
Would you put something that's killing the children in horror then?
yeah. Yeah.
So you'll put monsters in there, but you won't put vampires and werewolves in that category.
Maybe because like I've seen some of these zombie stuff that doesn't really affect me at all. Like I'm like whatever. I was like I've never been into horror that much like other people. Like
So
I
you
know
don't-
some people are
You don't care
hardcore.
for The Last of Us that's going to be coming out next year?
Which one?
The Last
Starring
of
the
Us,
Mandalorian?
starring The Mandalorian. That's a horror.
No.
That's zombies.
The Last
Yeah,
of
they
Us.
just re-released the video game too. That part 2 was so woke, it was horrible.
And
No,
it
the
took
first
so long
the
to
first
beat
video.
it
I mean, the
out.
first game was so good. It was so good.
They've got the movie coming out in 23. They just dropped the trailer this week.
That looked really good too. That was a great game, except for number 2. Number 2 was a good.
What's on your mind, Josh?
No, I haven't played The Last of Us, but I do remember all the people griping about the big tranny dude in the second one. That it just irritated everybody that was a fan of the first game.
That
Yeah.
train looks amazing.
For The Last of Us?
Yeah,
The show looks good though. The trailer.
it looks fantastic.
Got man.
John's a big video game guy, so
Yeah, same here. I'm a big video game guy, so I like the first one. Not the second one, I didn't like that much.
Did John like the second one better?
no.
I haven't finished it.
Oh, he hasn't finished it.
Was when they killed off the main character at the beginning of the second game? Or where they made the
I
girl
think I'm
gay?
I think I made it into Seattle. So like I'm like day 3.
I guess he's in the beginning of it.
Yeah. 10 hours in.
Oh. 10 hours is just the beginning.
Oh yeah,
That's
definitely. You're barely starting.
Wakanda forever. Steve
That's
sent
the-
out a
well,
great picture. I'm trying to find. Here it
Uh,
is. Yeah. Let me get this on a share for everyone. Check out this. Awesome.
hell yeah. There's my Neymar.
Oh my god.
Representation right there, baby.
Oh, look at that horror.
That's not
Good.
Namor. That's Namor.
That's mi
It's
amor.
Namor.
It's mi amor.
Se llama Namor. Es de Oaxaca. Se comen chapulines.
No border stops this guy right here. None. No wall can stop this guy.
You know, for
Did you
one of the
swim around it?
for one of the original characters that Marvel Comics produced, it's a travesty that they can't get Namor right when he's been around for like friggin' 80 years.
Hey man, it's Namor.
Namor.
I don't care. I just don't care.
This guy likes tacos and enchiladas.
Like tacos de pescado.
He's the Kyle
No, he
Rayner.
can't eat that. He
of
can't eat that. He can't eat my brothers. I can't
Mhm.
eat taco fish tacos, but
And he goes
Keep
to
it up.
rating games to stomp fools.
taco de chorizo, please, real quick.
So
I know I was flipping through something on my feed, and all of a sudden, I think it was for Empire or something, the magazine, and it showed his picture, and he had like the big like plugs in his ear and this. I'm like, I go, when did Namor become like a Aztec? What happened, or a Maya or something? I was like, assume with his lion helmet.
That's
And I was like,
it's
wait, lion
Namor.
helmet? Why has he got a lion helmet? He's in the water.
the guy fought the Nazis alongside Captain America and the original Human Torch, and they're gonna make him into this freaking weirdo for the sake of wokeness. It's just gross. It's just gross.
Just gross.
It is. It's gross.
I
It's because,
agree with you 100%.
because it's so on the nose. There's like no reason to do this other than to try to show that you're like the least racist person on the planet because you're willing to give a Hispanic actor who may or may not be good. You're willing to give him sloppy seconds by giving him a white role. You know? Oh, now you're validated because you play a white guy.
Not even a white guy. If they would put an Asian dude, because Namor looks more Asian than anything. So I would have been cool with an Asian dude. But the hardcore Mexican dude, I'm like, come on, bro.
Well, you know,
For reals, if they wanted to get it right, they would have put a bowl cut on him.
but let's but let's be honest though. They've already paved the way for this by making Jason Momoa Aquaman, right? So they've done that with DC. So Marvel's like, oh yeah, well we're gonna one up you. We're gonna get a guy that's like full on Serape style, you know.
And he's gonna
They
be mine.
they screwed up with DC. They should use Momoa for Lobo. He would have been a
Fuzzy
perfect
says
Lobo.
Fuzzy says Havoc can play Namor.
There you go.
I do like tacos.
If Namor's going to be a Latinx, he should have one of these haircuts. They got to, if they're going to do it, they got to keep it real.
Here we go. Yeah.
Look at this one. Oh my God.
Kind of looks like him. Kind of looks like him.
These are all Guy Gardner fans right here. You know what I'm saying?
This is that thug life, dude. These are the guys who got Knott's Berry Farm shut down. It's true.
These are the dudes that got Knott's Berry Farm closed.
It's true, dude. Bowl cuts and all. I'm just like, I just want justice for Mo, I want justice for Larry and Curly. Like, when did that haircut get all of the clout? Where's the bald one and the curly Jufro?
The bald one has been there forever. He's the one
Yeah.
that's been stomping fools.
Okay. Yeah, but he's not rolling around with the bowl cut guys. They're supposed to be a pack of 3. And they're supposed to be trying to poke each other in the eyes.
There's
It's
a
hard to rock.
TikTok.
It's hard to rock Larry's haircut though. I only know one guy that actually does that, and
Richard Simmons.
no, I know a guy. I know a guy personally who rocks that haircut.
You do?
I do.
Soul Glow.
I saw a TikTok of a bunch of little Edgars in the
Like
restroom
clowns.
at school, and they're just going, Edgar. And there was like 30 of them just bouncing up and down in the restrooms. I was like, geez, I can't believe that's real.
Did you know about it before I was talking about it?
Yeah, I did. I did know about it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's insane that you're seeing it everywhere, and you're also seeing the mullets everywhere. It's wild times we're in, man.
Seriously. I just don't know. I'm afraid what's going to happen if I'm out there in the wild and one of those Edgar kids tries to get
Dude,
crazy
an
with
Edgar
me.
kid just showed up.
The Latinx Edgar kid right here.
Represent.
Represent.
He just finished learning math right now.
He's counting on his fingers right now.
Yeah, he's counting.
He's putting his shoes back on because he ran out of fingers.
Where's your lion hat? Where's your lion hat at? I want to see what all those flowers and shit.
Yeah. What's up, Namor?
Oh, I want
X
this pup
in
dog.
the house.
Hey,
It's
Morty.
Namor.
Now
Oh,
putting up,
hey,
putting
so what do you-
more on his name.
Yeah, what's your
Mason Namor,
next,
Latinx.
what's your opinion on Namor?
It's cool. I've started
Of course
buying.
you're gonna say
He's a
that.
man of many words tonight.
Of course he's gonna say that. You gotta represent his people.
Well, I mean, it's a Mexican actor, but what race is he supposed to be? He's not. They don't say
looks-
Mexican in it. He's
He looks
Atlantean.
like he's Mayan, dude.
It has to be
They got
Mayan,
him
no?
in, like all these Mayan.
Well, yeah. I mean, you look at supposedly depictions of Atlantis. It has fucking pyramids and everything.
No, but it's easy. You could tell he's representing more of Mayan style than anything.
If anything, the Asian
Some
community should be
deep
upset
diving.
because he's mostly depicted as Asian.
That's what that's what I've been saying.
Yeah, he
Asian
always
people
had that.
should be pissed.
Well, not really. They got Shang-Chi already, so
Oh,
and they
yeah.
got Wongers.
That's what
too.
we got.
Hey,
And they got Wong.
and you got Snake Eyes.
Yeah, because
That's true.
they took the ancient one from you guys. They gave it to Tilda Swinton.
Oh, that's true.
They like to fuck with you guys, everybody.
Hey, I do like Wong. I like Wong though.
Wongers.
Wongers, please say it
Wongers.
properly. You noob. So what's up?
Check
Y'all
it out,
talking about
Holmes.
House of
Orale.
Dragons?
There he is, Namor.
Looking like
that, look at that
Serpentor.
fucking hat.
Oh yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, that shit's real quick.
Hey, all I could hear was him saying, "What's up, Holmes?" Orale.
What's up? You trying to get crazy?
And then on that hat on the back it says Raiders. Tattoo right there, Raiders.
Ugh.
And he's got a shirt with pimples on it that says rolling hard, eh?
He got it at La Mirada. He goes there on Friday night.
He is American.
What?
Namor is actually American.
What?
He's an American sea captain. And Atlantis at the time was located under Antarctic. Under the Antarctic.
Well, that's not historically correct because Atlantis was supposed to be between Africa and
No,
like
I know
South-
where it's at. I've done the studies too because I wanted to find that lost city. But according to the comic book, Atlantis or Atlantean, the Atlantean Empire is located under the Antarctic ice pack.
Is
His
that the
mother was
EC Comics
Emperor.
one, or is that the Marvel one? Because those are two different.
Marvel.
Remember this?
This is
Oh,
from
okay.
Timely Comics, which first published Marvel Comics #1, which was his very first appearance. Before, even in the Motion Picture Funnies Weekly, which you got a glimpse of him there. But
Yeah.
his first publicly appeared in Marvel Comics #1 from 1939.
Better have the.
Yeah, I was shook when I found out he was actually a Golden Age hero, which is pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah, he used to fight alongside Captain America back in the day.
Yeah.
His mother
I
was
also-
Atlantean and his father was an American sea captain.
Human
named
Torch
Leonard
also.
Mackenzie.
Yeah,
If it doesn't get more white
His
than that, I don't know.
Namor's
what.
dad's name is Leonard Mackenzie. I'll be damned if that guy in that movie is Leonard fucking Mackenzie, dude. Get
Well,
out
what's
of
the
here.
mom's name?
mom's
Esmeralda
name is
Duran. That's
Fen.
right.
Her name is Fen.
The mom's name is Esmeralda Margarita Duran. So
No,
yeah.
De
her
la
name-
Cruz, de la
her
Tarde,
name
de
was
la Noche,
Fen.
de los Santos.
F-E-N.
Amor.
No more.
You know what's crazy though, right now that you bring up Timely Comics and Marvel Comics and the publication and Captain America and all that. I did not know, and I was a little shook to find this out as well, that when the artist and writer who did that famous cover of Captain America punching Hitler in the face, they got so many death threats over that here in the States for people who supported Hitler.
Yeah.
And it got so bad to the point that they had to have police escorts every night from their building to their cars. And then the police had to follow them home to make sure nobody fucked with them. It was that bad. I was fucking
because
shook.
we weren't at war yet, and there was a lot of people who didn't want us to get into the war, and so therefore, because Captain America was published under the concept of getting people, in the mindset of, hey, we do need to fight against the Nazis. But there are a lot of people who didn't want to do that. There are people that didn't want to go to war.
No, but the creators but the creators said it wasn't that. It was people who supported Hitler.
Well,
That
we
were-
have a lot of those here, yeah.
I was
Yeah,
like,
maybe-
holy crud. And that they got so many letters and wow, like that shit blew my mind. I was like, I mean, I was surprised, but I was surprised. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like-
sure. But I mean,
I was like, whoa.
I mean, in those days, there were a lot of people. I mean, Hitler was on the cover of Time magazine as like Man of the Year.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
So there was a lot of people, because I think for a long time people didn't understand exactly what he was up to. They just saw him as a unifying presence for Europe and straightening things out. They didn't realize what he was doing behind the scenes. But like in LA, there was an organization called the Silver Shirt League. And it was like a well-funded group, and they were preparing for Hitler to not only win the war, but even to conquer America. They built him a bunker up in Santa Monica.
Unreal.
You actually could go up and see it, like up until as recent as 2013. But like when the woke stuff started happening, the city of Santa Monica decided that they had to bulldoze the old Hitler bunker so that nobody would be offended.
Damn it. I wanted to blow that shit up.
Too late.
Doing
Both
up for
figuratively
Decker.
and literally.
Doing up
Like
for
I wanted to
Decker.
take a dump and then like just blow that bitch up and then literally blow that bitch up. Yeah, that shit was wild. That was crazy. All right, so what have y'all discussed so far?
We discussed Andor,
That shit was good.
Namor, Chihulk,
Rings of Power.
Y'all still watching that shit?
Board of the Rings.
Comic.
Oh, Vanish was good.
We did all of everything on the thumbnail except for House of the Dragon.
Oh, that shit was good too.
Man.
I
was
enjoyed it, but
nervous. Go ahead.
I had a little thing, something was off for me.
Was it the actress
princess.
switch? Was it the cast switch? The
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a little while to like. I just did not like that girl,
Which girl?
the princess.
Rhaenyra?
Rhaenyra.
It wasn't the same. Like she had no like her attitude was just different. It didn't feel right.
Well,
Resting
it is. They are gonna like bring back the other girl for like flashbacks because there's I guess they're gonna explain why her whole mentality changed with the whole having kids and all that crap.
Well,
So
I
like
mean,
there's gaps they're gonna fill in.
keep in mind that this is like 10 years down the road and she's been married to this dude who doesn't even like to sleep with women for 10 years. I think that'll change like your perspective on stuff. She had to ditch Sir Kristen Cole and she had to double down on having kids and all this kind of stuff. And it's
She didn't ditch him. He bitched out because he didn't want to be the whore.
Well, and then the queen seems to have taken over more. Alicent isn't the. She is.
Yeah.
She seems like she has more power now.
Reserved, like Earl.
Yeah, she's really coming into her own. I like that line
Yeah.
where she says, "What a pity! One day we'll get one that looks like you." I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Damn!" That was not that. This is not my grandpappy's Alicent anymore.
I mean, you know what? It's crazy because all of this goes back to King Viserys, man. He doesn't want to fucking. He's so worried about making a decision that's going to make somebody not like him, or that he's just letting everybody do whatever they want, so he can go fucking play with his Legos with one hand and shit. And
yeah, dude, this is the old school dad playing with this train set and not paying attention to the kids complaining, shit falling apart around him.
Dude, he's like, oh, look at the grandkids. They're gonna play together forever. Next thing you
doesn't see
know,
the animosity between them.
The grandkids hate each other.
it's crazy, man. And if he just
I think it's messed up because you know that it's fueled by the parents. Like Queen Alicent is like straight up telling Aegon as he's doing his business out the window.
The wind.
Yeah, like the realization that when he says, "Oh, but I'm not going to challenge the throne." He says, "You are the challenge, fucker. Like you just being alive, you're the challenge already. Get your shit straight." And it's like it's going to show you that the family's going to be torn from within. So like, yeah, it's just showing you all the fucking pieces being put into place that like what's going to lead to the Targaryens' downfall.
And he's just worried about, and that's the whole thing, right? Eventually he's going to kill most of the Targaryens, all the dragons, the Valerians, right? Game of Thrones, we just watched Game of Thrones. There's no fucking Valerians. Any Valerian steals old shit. So everybody's going to get fucking wiped out. The dragons are going to all die. All because this guy just couldn't fucking tell his daughter, dude, you're a girl. You don't get to be king. I got a male heir now. It's going to be him. So, and he wouldn't kill her. Everything would be fine. They'd all be alive. But he's got to go give it to her. And she's got to be like, oh, I need to go get some dick down the hall. It's just like
a very dysfunctional family.
Yeah, being the Josh right now, they've gone away from the morality of their people, and even though their morality calls for like inbreeding and sister wiving, they've still broken their traditions that have led them to be the rulers of that kingdom. And when you do that, next thing you know, Rhaenyra is going to get set on fire and eaten by a dragon or something. Not that I know what happens.
I was thinking about that too with Daemon's wife not being able to give birth, and then she goes out and basically tells her dragon to like light her on fire. And I thought to myself, so if those dragons are bonded to a particular person, if she's dead, is that dragon just like rogue now?
Yes.
And isn't
that
like
that dragon had a different rider before her?
Did it?
Yeah, and it's gonna have a different. The dragons. They live to be like 200-300 years, so they have multiple people riding them.
Yeah,
remember their first bond's their strongest one, but they still bond with other people.
Yeah, I remember Viserys even said he was the last rider of Balon the Dread. Remember, and he says, "Oh yeah, I was his last rider before he died." And then they tell the tales of the other king that wrote him too. So, but right now, I guess what's her name? Damon's wife. What the heck's her name?
Her dragon's the
Leonor.
oldest dragon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the biggest dragon.
Okay.
Biggest and
largest
oldest.
Yeah, it's the biggest.
But
I think that kid's gonna go try to steal him. The Aegon's little brother, the one they were bagging on for not having a dragon.
The
I
one they
think he's
gave a
gonna-
pig to.
Yeah, the one they try to give a pig to, exactly.
either him or the daughter. Remember, the daughter's egg hasn't hatched.
Yeah,
she
she's
feels
pissed
like-
too because she has no dragon.
Yeah, and she talked about how Damon ignores her. So it could also be them. She could also try and get her mom's dragon. And because she was close with their mom, obviously, you never know, the dragon might.
But
have a bond with her.
they ran during the preview. They ran over to. They were the ones complaining about him being stolen.
I sometimes I don't watch the preview, so I'm not sure what's happening. I like to be surprised sometimes. But it was yeah, I was kind of with Steve at first. I was a little shook. I'm like, who the hell is this chick giving birth? But then I put 2 and 2 together, and I was like, oh, that's gotta be Rhaenyra. And it's like, yep. And then like they didn't mention it was her though, which was I kind of spoiled it for myself because I have the closed caption on. So and it says Rhaenyra struggling or Rhaenyra was it breathing or something. I was like, oh, it is Rhaenyra. And it isn't until the queen. But dude, that whole sequence too, where she doesn't want the queen to have the upper hand, so she says that she wants to see the child, and she
Yeah,
walks
she's
the
like-
whole dang thing.
Dragging afterbirth along
I
the
was
way
gonna
through the
say,
hallways.
dragging blood just all over the fucking castle.
And Laner being like the typical, did it hurt? It's like, yeah, what do you think, you idiot? And then when they leave, she tells them, you can bring your little boy toy.
How much willpower she had to go through to walk all those stairs all the way to the queen's
Dude,
chamber?
I like when
I was like, dude,
I like when
that,
she's all, do you want to carry me down these fucking stairs?
that had to hurt.
You
Well,
know,
that's
when
why-
she's leaving the queen's chamber, you see all the blood that's dripping from her and from her, like her dress and stuff. You see the spots along the floor.
Yeah,
That was messed up.
but
I
yeah,
like
that-
Rhaenyra. She's pretty gangster.
Yeah,
I
and they
didn't
get-
have a problem with the new actress either.
You got that gimp guy
Yeah, the
Basically.
villain.
hiring the three
Littler
guys in
finger?
prison, cut
Little
their tongues
finger.
out.
Littler
Yeah.
finger. That fool set up his brother and his pops to get burned alive.
Yeah, man, crazy.
Fucking evil bastard, dude.
And
I knew he was evil from the moment I saw him
Yeah.
with the fucking gimpy cane and stuff
Yeah.
in the garden,
That's right.
spying on the
He's
queen. I was
probably
like,
not even retarded, dude. That shit's an act. He's gonna be like fucking Kaiser Soze.
okay, so I'm lost. Why did they cut their tongues out?
to
So they
show
can't-
Because
that
he
They
didn't
will
want them
talk.
to talk about what
Yeah.
happened.
If they get captured or anything like that, they won't be able to talk like who sent them.
Oh yeah, because he said he was sending them on a mission, right?
Yeah, to kill the dad and his brother.
Interesting.
That's his dad and his brother that he just killed.
Right. So he killed the hand and he killed the father of Rhaenyra's kids.
yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I was a little lost.
And so and then it was it's like, what does the queen expect? She's acting like, oh my god, I didn't want that to happen. Shut the hell up.
You're talking to the fucking murderer. You're talking to a fucking
Yeah,
creeper.
seriously, how naive are you?
Eat they cat food. This is one of those cat food eater streams.
What's up?
Right?
I thought you were like
talking to your
Having a
cat. or
stroke.
some shit.
you're talking to like read a cat label.
No. This ain't one of those cat streams, dude.
What up? Eat that cat food. Jose eats cat food on a daily. He's like one of those fucking broncs from District 9. Jose, pull out a can. Start eating it for the fight people.
No, they're probably advertising for their own channel where they do that.
Okay.
Trying to get some weird people with kinks and fetishes to come watch that garbage.
Hey, send a link so I know what to avoid.
Good shit.
Yeah, tell Eat They Cat Food to like step up their game and start eating some other stuff.
Like dog food.
Like dog food.
Yeah, but it was a good episode. I'm excited. It's crazy seeing. I was like, man, the king really just be falling apart. Like, dude's not dead, huh? I was like,
Looking like a
somebody should give
fucking-
him a hand.
Looking like he belongs from The Walking Dead and shit.
Yeah, you just let your hair be all stringy like that, looking like the crypt keeper and shit. Dude, go buzz it off.
He's barely holding on right now. Barely holding on.
Well, we thought that beforehand, though.
Yeah, I
was
thought
all
he
sick.
died at that last episode.
Yeah.
Dropped dead during the wedding. And
He's
then
still like lingering.
he sees decrepit ass there just chilling.
but without an arm.
Is he missing an arm?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I'm just
missing his
waiting
left
for him to
arm.
be like,
didn't
welcome,
even
boys
realize
and
that.
ghouls.
Yeah, he's missing his left arm.
Damn, I need to go rewatch it.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Oh man. But it's gonna be a good, interesting next few episodes. How many episodes are there?
That's what I was gonna say. How many more episodes do we have?
I think we just crossed the halfway point,
So we're getting 12.
most likely,
All right, cool.
right? Because I mean, dude, we've actually had a clear sense of direction with our live stream ever since these shows been dropping. What the hell happens when fall's over? We're like, oh, we gotta come up with bullshit to talk about again.
No,
It's hard to talk about shit for 2 hours.
Is there gonna be another season of The Mandalorian
That's not till
Yeah.
next year.
next
year.
year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dropping the ball.
What I
I mean, what's next after this?
I don't know.
Is there-
Andor lasts until like what, December or some crap? Good grief.
For
They got
real?
the Bad Batch coming, right?
Oh yeah, Bad Batch is coming.
Oh yeah, cool. Okay, that's good.
Let's see. Let's take
And then-
again.
And then of course we have on theater Shazam's Black Adam's coming out, right?
Yeah.
Next month. And then what's coming on in December?
We got 4 episodes left of House of Dragons.
Oh damn. So it's 10 episodes.
It's only 10 episodes.
Oh,
I need-
damn.
I saw Super Pets today. That was a fun kids movie. That was pretty entertaining.
Good for you.
The Rock was Crypto. Kevin Hart was the Bat Hound. Ace.
Oh,
It was fun. Grayson was like, "Hey, you gotta watch this movie. It was pretty funny." I was like, "Okay." I like that your name's Latinx on here now, Jose. Fluff and Stab. Very nice. Very good. Excellent.
I finished watching that what's it, the Gray Man? Or Gray Man, whatever it was.
We don't want to hear about your
Ooh,
porn,
man.
the gay man.
The Gray Man was pretty damn good.
who
I thought it
was
was the
that?
Goo Man.
Who was in that one?
That's Captain America, isn't it?
Captain America as being a bad guy, and what's that dude from for the nice guys? What's his name?
Wait, it's Anthony Mackie being a bad guy?
No, he's not
See
a
what you
thug.
did there, Latinx.
There ain't no thugs in there.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. It was really good. Actually, it was a good movie.
Yeah, I saw that when it came out. Wasn't bad. When is Invincible coming back?
Yeah,
That was good.
I hope soon.
Who put Invincible out? Was that
Was Amazon.
Amazon?
Amazon Prime.
Yeah, they put all their money into Lord of the Rings. They won't do another one.
Damn it.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get way more Galadriel instead of Invincible.
Interview with the Vampires coming out on AMC.
Oh yeah.
I saw this. I saw all the hype around that in San Diego when we were at Comic-Con.
Nothing beats the original, so I'm not gonna watch it.
You know that they're also doing the Let the Right One In.
They already made that movie.
Yeah, I thought they made
No,
it
they're
already.
remaking it as a series.
Oh,
It looks pretty interesting.
You watched the original version,
Yeah,
Or
the Norwegian
the
one.
dubbed one? Yeah, it was pretty
Yeah,
good.
that one's really good. And then the American remake, it was called something else.
Let the Right One In.
No, the American one was called something else.
Let Me In.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, he was trying to make a joke, but he doesn't realize that was the
you
actual
hear me?
title.
You hear me knocking? So let me in.
Yeah. And now they're doing a series, so that one looks pretty interesting. And then the Last of Us looks pretty interesting.
That's what I'm saying. That's gonna be that looks really good. I can't wait for that one.
That's till next year.
That sucks.
Well, we
I
got
caught up.
some.
I already
stuff
caught up.
coming
on
up.
everything.
Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities coming out on October 25th on Netflix.
That's cool.
The Weird Al story's coming out, the movie.
Don't care.
The Weird Al Yankovic?
Yeah.
Dude. Oscar worthy.
I want to see the another Bollywood movie, Vikram.
Oh,
The guy
Willow
with
comes out
Triple
November
R.
30th.
Now I gotta watch that next other one.
Willow's coming out.
Yeah.
Josh, are you excited about Willow?
No,
What kind of loaded question is that?
it's Disney.
Don't ask Josh
do
if he's
you really
excited about anything because he's never
Do
excited
you
about
really
anything.
think
Josh, are you
Screw it up.
excited for Willow?
No,
No.
I can only fathom the damage that they're going to do that franchise. Willow.
Smith?
Change me back to a human Willow.
I'm excited for Willow. It looks pretty good.
Look what they did to Star Wars and just imagine.
Willow.
I already caught up with all my shows. Like I've been watching everything, so I went back to start watching the Blacklist.
Peacemaker's coming back January 13th.
Yeah,
Oh, we have to finish that. We still have to finish Peacemaker.
that's so good.
So good.
We're up to the scene. We're up to the episode where they have to assassinate the family.
And it turns
Okay.
out they're all butterflies.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was like the second or third episode.
The little Asian guy,
Yeah, with
Ah,
judo.
Judo.
master.
Judo Master.
Judo Master.
That was pretty funny.
Ozark is coming back.
Never watched it.
I thought it ended.
Now it's showing that it's coming back January 21st on Netflix.
Huh.
But these days we have to watch fall. I don't want to watch fall. I don't like fall. I don't like it in my dreams. I don't like it. No. I don't need to be messed up with that. Get
Legends
that.
of the Fall.
Yeah, none of that nonsense.
Well, the new season of Peaky Blinders just came out not that long ago.
Oh yay! They're gonna finally finish that.
Yeah, that's the last season.
Yeah, Maribel's been binge watching that one.
It's really good.
I like Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders is good.
Yeah, me too.
It like changed a little bit right after Sam Neill like left that season, and then it came back and it had like a different like feel to it. I don't know. It was weird. It took me a season to get back into it.
You know, Havoc, not to change the subject
Josh
too
is
much.
not excited about anything because he us know when it comes out.
Not to change the subject too much, but I read a fantastic article this last week on your boy Rob Liefeld, and I was wondering, are you one of the people that signed up for his brigade project that never got your stuff?
Yeah, he is.
No, Nate was.
No, it wasn't that. It was the George Perez poster.
I never got in it. I mean, I don't really do Kickstarters and Indiegogos that much.
Is it because of brigade that you don't?
No, I just never do. I just usually it takes too long for the book to get out here. The only ones that I actually do is Top Cow, because I know Matt Hawkins really well, and I know he'll finish the project. So that's how I've been able to get the Cyberforce hardcovers and the Darkness hardcovers, because of Matt Hawkins and Top Cow. So that's the only company that I actually really buy from those places.
Man, Hawkins a pro, dude.
Yeah, Matt Hawkins. Shout out to that dude. Dude's the real deal. He's a really good professional, really smart dude too.
Yeah, he came out of Top Cow, or he came out of Extreme also back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Hey,
pretty smart
coming to
dude.
my comics all the time.
Yeah, so anything that he does, I trust, because he's very, very like responsible on his, especially for Top Cow, since he does everything for them. So
That's good.
All right, you guys ready for some more news?
Yeah, go
This will
for
be
it.
something to talk about. James Earl Jones is reportedly retiring from voicing Darth Vader. The plan is to use AI to keep his Vader voice alive.
Yeah, what they thought those millions of dollars were going to be free, signed away his the likeness of his voice.
91 years old. Holy moly.
They'll probably have him go into like a sound booth and just like say a whole bunch of words and record a bunch of stuff, and then just use what they can from it. It's a little bit easier with voice acting, I guess. Did
All
he
right.
do voice? Did he
You
do
get as much talk
the
out of it
Vader
as I was hoping we would.
I think so.
Fucking guy's
Did
rich
he
as hell,
do,
dude.
Did
Don't
he
need
do
shit.
Vader's voice for Obi-Wan? Was he credited for that? I can't remember.
They said for Obi-Wan, they used the AI for that.
I was gonna say they used all the extra shit that they do now.
Gotcha.
He probably sat around reading apple, alligator, agitated. And then they put it into the
He just
AI.
reads the
They can use it
dictionary.
all. What's that?
He just reads the dictionary.
Right?
The force is with you.
It's going to be all MapQuest.
Baby bottom bumpers.
Yeah, it's just it's unfortunate that his legacy has gone so far down. That he's a legend, and he established the parameters for Darth Vader, and over the years they've just treated that character and the entire franchise with such contempt. He should have ducked out a decade ago.
Right, probably a good thing that he didn't. Oh, he's getting paid more because they know they can't move.
He's
without
91.
him.
How much more money does he need?
Oh, for his family.
Luke
Nope.
and Leia are both dead. He doesn't have any family.
The last
He's
time
like
I
this. He's like this. Nope. Bury me with it all. None for everyone.
last thing I remember seeing him in was the Big Bang Theory episode.
Oh yeah, when he was all crazy.
Who?
The Big Bang
They
Theory.
went ding dong ditched Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that was the very first time that James Earl Jones and Carrie Fisher met.
was
Was
on
that episode of the Big Bang Theory.
Wait,
Really?
they
Yep,
never
that was
met.
the very first time that they had met, and their very first scene together was both. Because he was never in the suit.
Right.
during her
She only
filming.
dealt with David Prowse.
She only dealt with David Prowse, and she never had to deal with James Earl Jones. He just came in, did his lines, and they dubbed over when they needed to. He was never at any of the premieres. He was never at any of those things. And so that was the
Wow.
first time the two of them actually like met in person. Was for that episode.
That's fucking wild.
Right? For fucking so many years.
I know. I was like, wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. And so yeah, I had to do a double check, and true story.
All those conventions and all those fucking premieres. Never once.
He was never at them. Carrie Fisher was at a lot of them, but like James Earl Jones was never at a lot of those Star Wars conventions.
Wild.
But
Yeah,
it took
dude.
The Big Bang
The guy
Theory
did
to put them
Coming to
together,
America. Everything else was beneath him.
right?
He did Conan.
Yeah.
He did
he stole
Conan.
Sabine.
He did the
That-
Sandlot.
Yeah.
He was Mufasa.
He was also in The Hunt for October and all those other Jack Ryan movies.
He was in all those Jack Ryan movies.
Avenge me, Kimba. I mean Simba.
CNN. Jeez, honey.
What?
Hey.
There's a mullet.
That's what the barbecue was.
Sean William Scott. Whatever happened to that guy?
He was Stifler. No matter
He
what
does.
he did.
He does. He's done a lot of B movies.
He was the goon.
Yeah, the Goon.
He was
I mean,
also in
I-
Role Models.
Yeah, the last time I saw him was Role Models. I can't think of anything else he's been in.
He went to prison.
He went to prison.
I know.
He would have been a great Guy Gardner.
All right, let's find out what happened to Sean William Scott.
Oh, you're gonna go down that rabbit hole?
Here we go.
She likes going down those rabbit holes.
What are you doing, Jose?
Where
Damn.
is he now?
I'm eating.
Should have
Nate,
known.
when you're in the comic cave, did you tell him that you know the comic cave?
Yeah, actually. Guys and whatnot too.
With
Son,
the
what not
comic
is
cave
the
name?
comic cave?
No, he doesn't have the comic cave name. He just uses his name. It escapes me right now. I have it like somewhere in a card in some bag I haven't finished packing yet. But no, he was a cool dude. Store was interesting. In the middle of a shoe store, just a comic shop in the middle of a shoe store in a small town in OKC.
Where did you go?
Did you get a chance to look at that video that I posted?
That's gonna be a no, Nate.
Yeah, no.
His silence was just like him trying to process what you were talking about.
My silence was scrolling through the text messages, being like, "This guy sent a text message. I mean, a video."
Yeah, he did. He sent it on Friday, I believe.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, I went to a store. I went to several stores when I was in Oklahoma. One of the stores I picked up this 9.6 Midnight Suns book for $85. Thought it was a good deal.
That's a
first
really good deal.
appearances. He had a stack of this book, like this big. Just a whole bunch of
what
this
book?
same book. And I just
Oh,
grabbed
the first appearance of the Midnight Suns.
Yeah, the first appearance of Lilith and Caretaker.
Did he have any 9/8?
Not what I saw. I grabbed the highest graded one that was in that stack. But I mean, $85, whatever.
That's a good deal still.
Oh,
So he went into rehab for a bit, came out, got married, and now he does a lot of voice acting. He was Crash in Ice Age and Lagoon or something. Lagoon. Yeah.
What? Who was in rehab? What happened?
Sean William Scott, Havoc's
Oh.
Stifler.
Stifler.
He's a personal guy. He doesn't talk about his personal life too much. But he went into rehab after like the second American Pie movie or something, and did a few movies, and after that, and then married some Victoria's Secret model or interior designer or something. And
Dang, he married a Victoria's Secret model?
yeah.
Should have been easy.
Now
He's like rich and
doing
famous.
work.
Is he
You're
actually
rich and
rich,
famous.
though?
That's like low hanging fruit.
Yeah, because he did. I know I saw him. He did the last season of Lethal Weapon when they kicked out the other dude. He did that.
Yeah, so he does like episodes here and there of stuff. I think Dukes of Hazzard was like the last big thing he did.
Dukes of Hazzard came out after Role Models?
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, I think Goons. Oh, Goons 2 came out 2017. That's way after Role Models.
Well, that's fairly
Yeah.
busy.
Some TV series called Welcome to Flatch. That's the 14 episodes.
Welcome to what?
2022. Flatch. I don't know where the show's from, but goddamn, he looks old.
The rare.
Oh, Channel 11 comes on Channel 11. Oh, it's gonna be a new show called I guess Quantum Leap is coming back, right?
Yep.
Is it going to be Scott Bakula?
No,
No,
it's like Asian guy.
swapped.
But they're saying it's not. It's like a basically continuing like a sequel to the original.
What is it? What's your the JD Geeks? What do you call those?
Tokenized.
Tokenized. There you go.
Yeah.
Now it can be Tolkienized.
Oh no, that would be going the right direction though.
That's a South Park joke.
Of course it is.
You didn't watch that episode where they revealed his name's actually Tolkien, not Token?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
We just watched the
Call
Chewbacca defense.
That was a good episode.
If it doesn't make sense, you must have quit. The Chewbacca defense. Uh-oh, we lost me.
There you go.
Are you coming by tomorrow, Jose?
Yes.
I thought he was gonna say I gotta learn a little bit more math, and then I'm gonna go afterwards.
Yeah, I probably do. And what? Excuse me for trying to better myself.
Jose, you're good enough.
I just wish more people would say it.
See, we're all inclusive. We like retards, you know. We all.
Jeez Louise,
Yeah.
my guy.
My God. Don't talk about yourself so badly, Sanchez. Jesus. See, the more you use that word on yourself, the more it makes it okay for other people to call you that. That's what I've been trying to teach you.
You're getting it wrong.
If you want me to slow down the
I was
lesson,
talking
I
to
will,
you.
but
I was
I'm
calling
going
you a
real
retard.
slow at this point, but I'll slow it down even more. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm in space. What are you doing?
I'm wearing a mohawk.
You're a mohawk.
Poor
Where's
little
Nate?
guy.
Nate left.
Poor little guy. Never had.
Hey, Nate's old, so gotta go use the restroom real quick. He drank that prune juice already, and it's ready to go.
Poor Nate.
As soon as somebody leaves the room, everybody starts like
Full
going off on
viciousness.
everybody.
He didn't want nobody to see his cramp, so he stood up really quick and get left instead of cramping right there. Cramp.
Ugh.
Oh my god. Does anybody know what's coming out tomorrow? I don't even know what's coming out
Yeah, what is it?
8 Billion Genius is coming out.
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
I know that much. Let me see.
What time are you guys gonna get to the shop tomorrow?
I don't know. When I get off work.
You Jose, you're gonna go with Isaac, or you're gonna go by yourself?
No, he's not.
No, I'll text you, Isaac, but I'll roll with you if you go over there.
Oh, you will? Okay.
Yeah.
I want another late text. Where you at?
Motherfucker, I texted you early.
Yeah, we don't believe that.
Thank you, Steve, for
I
believing.
don't care if you don't believe it. There's fucking receipts. Show them the messages, dog. Let's see. Put your money where your mouth is. Show them the receipts. Show them the text message.
Brigade number 1 remastered comes out.
Yeah.
Change the subject.
More to that.
Sanchez needs
Change the
all the
subject.
covers.
I need the variants.
All
I
4
need
covers.
every cover.
Whatever.
Department of Truth comes out. 8 Billion Genies. Flawed, a new series. I Hate This Place. Old Dog number 1.
Is it about an old dog?
A one-shot Onyx.
Oh, that one looks cool.
All right. I need Hell is a Squared Circle. That's a must pick up.
Grim number 5.
Power Rangers 100. That's a milestone issue.
Briar number 1, new series from Boom Studios.
Old Dog is by Declan Shalvey, dude. So that's a must pick up.
Which one?
House of Slaughter.
Old Dog. Old Dog's from Declan Shalvey.
Okay, I'm gonna get that then.
That's a good. And the Roadie, Tim Seeley, back on horror.
Never mind.
Yeah, that one looks like that could be fun.
Yeah, but I need the Hell is a Squared Circle if you guys didn't order a lot, because that one looks like not too many solicitations.
Oh,
Okay.
from Dark Horse.
Aftershock.
No, I'm looking
Oh,
at
Roadie, yes, but after Hell is a Squared Circle is Aftershock. It's that wrestling one.
Oh yeah, I want that one too. That
It's a what?
oversized. It's an oversized.
Yes,
What is
Liz,
it
I
about?
asked first, so if you guys only got one, just kidding.
I'm pretty sure they ordered a bunch.
What is it about, Jose?
It's a wrestling.
It's about wrestling, luchadors, and like some of
Oh.
the shit they go through.
Okay, I want after Isaac. I want number 3, please.
Damage Control comes out number 2.
Liz is like, fool, I don't know.
She's, I'm not writing any of this shit down. You motherfuckers better come get it.
That's right. You guys better get your player stuff early. Just kidding.
I wish there was something that would tell us what's coming out, so I didn't have to wait until the week of.
On your full box.
I told you 2
Dummy.
weeks. I told your asses 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, and previews.
Like I said, I really wish there was something in place that could help me with all of this.
Thor comes out.
There is. You
Thunderbolt.
just don't pay attention, jackass.
No.
I know, and
So
I'm
you
calling him a
mentioned it.
jackass for not doing it because the previews with Liz.
Yeah, Jose.
Elvira and Horrorland.
Look,
wait, that's
I see Liz. I like the video. Okay. But when I see that it's 57 minutes long, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm on a 10-minute break here.
Well, sometimes there's more things
You
to
only-
talk about.
You only have to catch the beginning when Steve makes a surprise appearance on Liz's show.
Yeah. Bring me Peter.
Bring me Peter Parker.
Good Lord.
What the hell is that?
I did get the most comments about that shirt, I must say.
It's funny because it's true.
Make Havoc is big, dude. They're Havoc. They're using your name for clout, dog.
I'm gonna take my time.
So, yeah. Because there's not that many boxes this week, so it must be a big independent week.
And I wonder
There's not a lot of Marvel this week, I don't think.
if we're gonna be able to do this show next Monday if we're not already back in Tennessee. Oh,
You guys might be tired if you guys, get there.
well, if we're pushing our trip back by a day, we're probably not gonna get into town until like right before the show's gonna start in the first place.
Oh wow.
Oh, Hard Eyes. Need Hard Eyes from Vault Comics.
No,
What?
Yeah.
what you're saying is you should stay out a few more days.
You have to get back to do the shipping.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Mega's coming back. Rise of Black Swan from Red
Yes.
5 Comics is coming back.
Red 5. I think we just did the initial order for that one. The sequel. Mega.
Red Man #4 comes out.
Yeah, see, so I think it's a big independent week.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So we won't be bombarded with 600 million
Spider-Man.
comics and 4 million Star Wars comics.
What the hell is on your cover, Steve?
Blood Wolf.
Blood Wolf?
Blood Wolf. It's Liefeld's Lobo Rift.
Are you insinuating Rob Liefeld ripped characters off?
Oh yeah, and then Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead is coming out as well
Yes, I did.
from Padilla.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's written by Bruce Campbell.
Yes.
Is that number one?
Yes.
Okay.
And 5 weeks of Batman. 300 Batman books is coming to you guys.
Lunar.
Jesus. Well, if you guys get the facsimile of the Detective Comics 27, I still need one.
Yeah, I know. You're like, oh, it sucks, but yeah, I'll take that one.
The girls are getting so big.
Right? This has even got hair now.
Looking like Gwen's.
Juliet.
They look like Gwen doppelgangers.
Imagine if it was all the way up to here. If it was all the way up.
Jeez.
They told you, Isaac.
Reminding us of yesterday when the kids were beating each other up.
Yep. Fruit of the loin. This one just farted in my lap. That's nice. Just farted on me.
Lucas does the same thing to me.
He's bigger though. She might leave particulate. She's at that size.
Oh.
How am I on this side? If I leave on this side and I leave on this side.
Are you guys gonna be doing light box.
What?
The convention.
When is Lightbox?
In a couple weeks.
End of September. No, wait. At the beginning of October,
Okay.
no?
I was gonna say it's beginning of October, Doug.
Beginning of October, yeah.
Like October 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Found it.
That's not the beginning, that's in the middle.
Okay.
Pointy. Hurting my leg.
I'm
So
not
what time you
dating
guys
him.
at the
I might go
shop
one
tomorrow?
day.
So dumb. What?
What time
might
are you
just
guys
go-
at the shop tomorrow?
Probably like 9.
We'll be there early because we have to clear the wall and unbox and count and stuff and do the pull and everything.
Yeah.
So what you're
Yeah.
saying is there's actually going to be boxes of stuff there. So exciting.
Yeah.
Well, there was last week.
It was last week.
Last week was a lot.
I just wasn't there last week. God, your butt's pointy. Get down. Oh, you're hurting my leg.
Yeah. Don't make him fall off this chair like you did a couple weeks ago. No, we'll be there early to unbox and do all that stuff. We have to clear up all the other stuff that's out there. It'll be a minute. But we'll probably be there early. I forgot how early it was on Tuesdays. Maybe we'll get to Diamond early enough to run into AJ or Cody.
I haven't seen AJ in a minute. Haven't seen AJ since the divorce.
We've seen him once, twice. We probably haven't seen him within the last year though, so
Ties.
maybe on Wednesday we'll go to Fats.
3 times I made it.
Should be fun. Check things out.
Yeah.
Say hi to AJ. Anyway. Nope.
Check in on the old crew.
This week's a crazy week too because we also have our friends are from Tennessee are coming out for a wedding. So we have a wedding on Friday. Part of the reason why we're here for so long.
People being
Start with-
born, getting married.
Yeah, start with a baby shower, then a
You
baby.
just make sure you get out of here before the funeral happens.
Right? So, yeah. I'm getting mentally prepared to go back.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm getting mentally prepared to go back. But it'll be fine. We'll probably do the show if we're not at the house. Maybe we'll
No.
pull off and do like a little side road trip.
Road trip talking shit.
Yeah, on the move.
We are on the road and we are talking shit.
I like when I have to do that previews with Blaze when that happens like that. But we were at a dog park.
Dog park in Oklahoma.
A dog park in Oklahoma.
Not
Those are always
the soft, dark underbelly of Oklahoma. Not where I was on the.
Right.
They were like, there's mountains not too far from here, like 4 hours away. I was like, oh man. I can't go and just head out to clear my mind in 4 hours.
And they're not really like mountains, they're just hills.
By comparison, yeah.
Hills is enough. I mean, usually I
Well,
ride in the
hill-
hills of
hills
Fullerton.
for Oklahoma is like speed bumps in California. That's usually the state I fall asleep in is Oklahoma.
If they say something's 4 hours away in Oklahoma, that means it's in a different state.
It's 4 hours away. That's funny. Oklahoma's that small?
No.
it's long.
No, well,
Like if
it's-
you go through the panhandle, I suppose it can be small.
well, no, if you go from from west to east, it's long, but it's still not long like New Mexico is long, or the middle part of Texas. The last time we came back, we drove through the middle of Texas, and we entered Texas at 5 a.m. and we didn't get out of Texas until almost 10 p.m.
Was it because the stars at night shine so bright?
Yeah, dude.
No, it's just because it's too damn much of
Too
that state.
big.
It's unbelievable.
Normally, when we go through Texas, we just go to that small part at the top.
Yeah, the Panhandle. And even then, that takes like 3 hours.
Oklahoma and New Mexico are the worst.
Yeah, if you're taking the 40 across country, New Mexico and Oklahoma take the longest to drive through. Everything else is pretty tame by comparison.
What are you doing? Don't use this as a mirror. Go in the bathroom. You silly. These children's, I'll tell you what.
I tell you what.
All right, we got 2 minutes. Do our farewells and salutations. I'll try to stop by tomorrow, see what's going on. Haven't seen Lego in a minute either. What? You're gonna be in
he'll
school.
be there.
Yeah, it's going to be a full house. Tuesdays is party central at the store.
See if you have how the party is with a toddler running around.
I'm definitely gonna try to make it tomorrow.
Oh, definitely.
I
Definitely
can't
fun.
wait to see Fuzzy though, because if they pull his tooth and he's out on pain meds, he's gonna be extra fun.
He said he won't make it if he's out like that.
I would like to see some video of him just talking shit about some random hallucinatory thing. That'll be fun. See those videos of people on the dentist medicine? They're hilarious.
Yeah.
Mom, I love you, Jackman. What? What?
All right, kids. This was fun.
All right.
Guys, tomorrow.
Wrapping it up. Maybe we'll
Yeah,
get some more shows
gotta
coming
go.
up. Try to get some more
No.
try to do a better job leading those shows. Get some more words out of our shit talking. In the
Definitely.
meantime,
Yeah,
it
I
was
catch all
real.
the-
See y'all soon.
All right, kid. Have a good night.
You guys have a good night.